What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how some narcissists use your own ego against you. Your own ego, your ego. Yeah, you got an ego too. It's not just about narcissists and their big egos. Before we hop into today's episode, y'all, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter, my email list, because I have a kids book coming out. We're working on it, releasing that next week. The kids book is coming out next week. Oh, I'm so excited. Have some other stuff coming out as well. Have a self-love course. Got a few different things I'm working on as well. Link is in the description of every single video and podcast that I do. But yeah, y'all, your ego can be used against you. Because like, y'all, yes, narcissists have huge inflated egos. We just do. Yeah, we can be super egotistical people. But just because a narcissist has an ego does not mean the victim, survivor, thriver does not have one. You also have an ego. And this is not me trying to make it seem like you are a bad person. Hey, y'all, everybody has an ego. Big, small, big or small, happy, sad, you know what I mean? Everybody has an ego. And the ego is like the definition of ego on Google says a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. And narcissists have an inflated sense of self-esteem, an inflated sense of self-importance. Inflated doesn't mean it's real. Narcissist self-esteem or self-importance is inflated. Doesn't mean it's real. Yours is real. You have a sense of self-importance. You have self-esteem. Narcissistic people tend to snatch that away from you. It's like the battle of the egos. And my ego is so big and so inflated, I want to stomp yours out. They will weaponize your ego against you. They will take your self-esteem from you. They will crush your ego. My ego is it's like a big balloon, y'all. And my ego is a big balloon and I'm constantly filling it full of air. Your ego is nice size. Mine is about to bust. You ever see the balloon that like if you touch it, it'll pop? That's how. So you know how you see how you see one of these big musclehead people with a shirt on that's 6 sizes too small and the buttons are hanging on by a thread. Like if you pluck it, it'll pop. That's the narcissist ego right there. It's so big and so inflated that if you pluck it, it'll pop. Yours fits just right. Your ego is a form-fitting shirt. Your ego has been custom made for you. Mine is way too big for me. You see what I'm saying? Mine is you deserve your ego. I don't deserve mine. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, y'all, their ego is just going to dwarf yours a lot of times. Their ego is going to dwarf yours, and they're going to make you question your self-esteem. They're going to make you feel bad about yourself. The people and this is what happens. This is what I consistently hear when I'm doing my one-on-ones over Zoom, what I still do, y'all. I have group coaching and stuff like that as well. Coming up at mentalhealness.net. Check out mentalhealness.net for my one-on-ones and my group coaching and my workshops and stuff I have coming up like that. But your ego absolutely can be weaponized against you. Like my ego is so big, it's like stomps yours out, right? They take away your self-esteem. Like the people, like let me rewind. One of the things I hear from a lot of people is like the person they left me for or the person they cheated on me with is of less quality than I am. They're bigger, they're smaller, they're less educated, they have less money, they bald-headed, they short, they tall, they're overweight, they're underweight. You see what I'm saying? They broke. There's always something that makes your ego, that hurts your ego, that hurts your esteem, that hurts your self-importance. You see what I'm saying? And narcissistic people have become masters of weaponizing that against you. Because if I leave you for somebody of less quality, y'all's words, not mine sometimes. You know what I mean? The person they left me for is so unattractive. They downgraded. That's what they right there. That's the word right there. That's the word I was looking for. They downgraded. The new supply is a big downgrade from me. The new person is the new supply is a downgrade for me. So that hurts your ego. What is it about? It makes you start questioning yourself. What is it about me that I look like this, I have this, that you left me for that? So guess what happens, y'all? You want your ego back, right? You want your self-esteem back. You want your importance back. So guess what? You take me back when I want to come back. You try to take me from the new supply. You allow yourself to be triangulated. You reverse Hoover. This is when the reverse Hoover comes in right here, y'all. You Hoover yourself. If I downgrade, your words, not mine. If I downgrade my new supply, you might want me back. You see what I'm saying? I downgraded, right? So you are an upgrade. So you like, oh no, you and your feelings are hurt. Your ego is hurt. My big, huge, inflated, fractured ego hurt yours. You see what I'm saying? But now you Hoover yourself back into the relationship. You reach out to me. You ask me what. I'm gonna talk about pain shopping later, but in a different episode. You go pain shopping. You asking me questions that you really don't want to know the answer to. You're like, what did they have that I don't have? What did they provide you that I didn't provide you? What am I lacking? You see what I'm saying? I hurt your ego, so I weaponized it against you, and now you're reaching out to me to reverse Hoover yourself. And I can lie to you now. You've opened yourself up to be lied to because your ego was hurt. You've opened yourself up to be lied to in reverse Hoover because you reach out to me. I'm like, look, it's not. I still love and care about you. What did I do? I don't know why I did this. I really don't know why I be making mistakes like that. I hate myself sometimes for the stuff that I put you through. I really hate it. I hate the stuff that I put you through because it makes me feel horrible too. You see what I'm saying? They will center themselves in your pain. They will center themselves in your suffering. They will center themselves in your, like I said, just in your life overall. That's the part about being with a toxic narcissistic person, y'all. This is how it's going to go. They will center themselves in your life, in your healing, in all types of stuff, y'all. That's just part of it. Sometimes that's how you have to be prepared for. You know what I mean? But they weaponize your ego, your hurt, your fractured ego, your damaged ego is then weaponized against you. They absolutely hurt your feelings and things like that. They just really do. They put it on you. They put you through it. And I'm just telling you, people, like, your ego is so hurt that you reach out to them. Or this doesn't always lead to the reverse Hoover, but if your ego is hurt and I reach out to you at the exact moment, like at the right time, wrong place, you know how wrong place, wrong time type stuff happens? If I reach out to you, you're in a state of vulnerability because your ego is damaged. I just weaponize your hurt ego against you. Now you're in a state to receive me back into your life. You're in a state to listen to me. You're in a state to work with me. You're in a mental state to be collaborative with me, to maybe be open to some new possibilities in this relationship space. They're just saying, like, yo, a narcissist hurts your ego because our egos are hurt. Our egos are inflated. Our egos don't, a lot of times, y'all, our egos don't make sense. A lot of times our egos don't make sense. And that's how you can tell. Sometimes, y'all, you can get a lot of narcissists. You can see a lot of narcissistic people, y'all. That's how you can spot a narcissist. The ego doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, who they present themselves as and who they actually are don't match up. Like I said, the big muscle head, just pounds of muscle head with that little tiny shirt on, is about to pop. Like, hey, that shirt doesn't fit you. You don't say what. You see what I'm saying? The ego is way. It don't fit. It don't fit. It don't fit. I know this might be a mixed analogy, but it doesn't fit. You know what I mean? It should be a big shirt, like a big fly. Maybe not the muscle shirt. Maybe like a little dude, y'all. A little dude, a little lady, a little whatnot, little person in like a 6XL shirt. Like the ego doesn't fit. That might be working better. And it's funny. Both of them are funny. A 6XL shirt. You know what I mean? With the ego inflated or whatever. You say like a big 6XL shirt on a little person. You know, it's just the sleeves don't fit. It's like a big drape. It's like a cloak. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, don't let your ego be weaponized against you. I'm just telling you, because they absolutely will. A narcissistic person, a toxic person, will use your own ego against you. Your feelings are hurt. Your self-esteem is shattered. Your self-importance is rattled. And it hurts you. It just does. You see what I'm saying? It just does. don't let it be weaponized against you, because as much, like I said, you are a human being. You have feelings, y'all. Your feelings are hurt. It's understandable. They downgraded, or they could have upgraded. Whatever viewpoint you have, y'all. I try not to do the measuring scale with people so much nowadays because it helps me in my own life. But if they upgrade it, if they upgrade it in their new relationship and the new supply, they might hurt your feelings as well. It might hurt your ego as well. What do they have that I don't have? Now you feel like you lack something because your ego has been hurt. Now you feel like you lack something. So now you reaching out to me, asking me what you lack, asking me what you can work on, asking me how you can be better for me, asking what can you do for us to get back together, asking me, you see what I'm saying? Because now I've upgraded. So the upgrade is an upgrade or downgrade is going to hurt your ego anyway. Like he said, either way, me leaving you when you're not ready, or that narcissistic person leaving you when you're not ready, is going to hurt you regardless. It just is, y'all. It's going to hurt you regardless of the fact. It's one of those things that's going to hurt y'all. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. If you made it this far, y'all, in the next upcoming weeks, we're starting a live talk show series, y'all. A live talk show series where we're going to have people email their stories in. We'll read your story. And if you want to come tell your story and talk about your story on the show live on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube and Facebook, send me an email at dearmentalhealness.com. We can talk about your story. We can bring it out. We can interview you and things like that. Get your story out there. You can help a lot more people. dearmentalhealness@gmail.com, y'all. Send your story in. Just say, hey, live show story and whatnot, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, Mental Healness is out. Peace. What is going on, beautiful people? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, watching it all the way through, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a video and whatnot, and so we can help reach more people. Like I said in the beginning, the self-love brand is available. I have a self-love journal that's available on Amazon as well to help you rebuild that self-love. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, on Amazon and whatnot. I also do one-on-ones over Zoom and such as well, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Healness is out. Peace.